Hi everybody. If you have chorus, you kind of know what the deal is. If not, just keep guessing. Welcome to the 2020-2021 school year. We know that this year looks a little different than what we're used to.
Right now, we are no longer on a hybrid schedule. For those of you who are here in person, you are more than welcome to schedule an appointment with us in the counseling office.
For our fully distanced learners, or if we do return to a hybrid schedule, you can always indicate if your appointment needs to be through a Google Meet or a phone call.
If there's ever an emergency situation, please head up to the counseling office. You don't need an appointment at all.
Parents or guardians, we still need you to call before meeting with a counselor and check out these Dogg Byte videos. As of now, the counseling office is not open to outside visitors due to COVID-19. If you have a request for records, or if you need to be withdrawn, please call the school and ask for Miss Tilly. You could also email her, or you can come to the Winder-Barrow High School website, select Services, find the Counseling Office page, and make an appointment. Here you'll find all the different appointment types we have at Winder-Barrow High School. Select the appointment type, the date you need it, as well as the time, and then properly fill out the information of the form, and your appointment will be set here at Winder-Barrow High School.
Hey there, Winder-Barrow. This is our first installment of Ask Mr. C. I'll explain that first. My name is Mr. Costello. I do the morning announcements. I teach social studies here. And a few years ago, the counseling department said, hey, will you help us announce some things? I said, yeah, and that's just turned into Ask Mr. C. You can go to their website and you can ask me questions. And for the last time, Mr. Bradbury, they have to be school appropriate. And I'll do my level-headed best with Mr. Peppers and the other counselors here to answer those questions. So here's part one of Ask Mr. C. This comes from Coach Mack. Coach Mack says, what's up with the double G, okay? Well, in 1985, the school student body, you guys, but in 1985, decided you wanted to add another G to Bulldog to make us a little bit more distinctive. You see, there's a lot of other Bulldogs out there. I asked some of the coaches, and there's Butler and Augusta, Hart County, Morgan County, George Walton, a private school, Mount Zion, North Gwinnett, Forsyth Central, Thompson. These are all other Bulldogs, and they all have one G. So we're going to become more distinctive by adding a second G, which stands for extra effort. Okay, we want to go the extra mile. Okay, now if we see a couple of G's, like with Stronger Together in the morning, it's Stronger Gird Together. Okay, you know we're trying to have fun of this, but it's something that we're proud of because there's only one Bulldog with two G's in the state. No, it's not a misspelling. Okay, and a lot of times people, there's like some cheekiness to this as well. Some people say that because we're the red and black Bulldogs and had the exact same Bulldog at the time as UGA had, that maybe there was something from UGA. But for me, this is like one of those, which came first, the chicken or the egg, scenario. The answer is I don't care as long as there's chicken wings on the menu from time to time. But the double G, it's unique. So no matter how it started, in the mid-'80s, we changed it. The Bulldogs with the double G, and that just makes us us. It just makes us special, okay? We're not any other Bulldogs. So wear it with pride, your roots run deep, and in 4 years, freshmen, we'll see you on the 50-yard line or some other socially distant acceptable practice at the time. So thanks, y'all. Have a great day.
Hey Winder-Barrow, this is Angela Bruce, counselor for students with the last names F through K. Wanting to let you know that September is National Suicide Prevention Month, and as counselors, we want to remind you that we're here for you. We'll help you through any struggle that you may be experiencing. So if you need us, please definitely reach out to us and let us know. So if you or a friend need assistance with mental health resources, don't hesitate to inform your counselor. You can let a teacher know. We want to make sure that we get to talk to you as well, though. And if you ever have a crisis outside of the school day, wanted to let you know that the appropriate thing to do would be to contact 911, or there's a great resource called the Georgia Crisis and Access Line. That number is 1-800-715-4225. And last of all, remember, remain kind, a positive voice for our school. Don't forget your mask too, and we are in this together.
Hello, my name is Anaya Crooms and I'm your student body president.
Hello, my name is Antoinette James. I'm your senior class president.
Hello, my name is Susana Saldana and I'm a student council representative.
I'm Daniel Hernandez and I'm student council representative.
You guys should come and join student council. Being involved in student council means you could be involved in making decisions for the entire school.
And just in case you worry about college, it also makes you look really good for your resume. And you get a core to graduation. Student Council is an organization where many diverse personalities come together to proudly represent the Bulldogs with a double G.
And we also help out in the student body community and the community around our school.
Hey, my name is Gordon Kate Keller, and I'm the Vice President of the student body.
Hi guys, my name is Caitlin Sargent, and I'm the Junior Class President.
Hi, I'm Abby Bucket, and I am Junior Class Secretary.
Hey, I'm Samantha Rodriguez, your Sophomore Class President. We have meetings every other Wednesday, and if you're interested in joining, we actually have a meeting this Wednesday in the Media Center, so come join us.
Dues are only $10 for the whole year, and it covers your membership fee and your t-shirt.
We make a lot of great memories here working in student council. One of my favorite memories is when we get to work together within our grade to decorate for homecoming, and it's just a great experience to work all together.
Yes, homecoming is so much fun to decorate and plan out for our school to have so much fun.
Hi, my name is Alexis Ryan. I'm the freshman class president, and I joined student council because I wanted to be the voice of the freshman class.
Hi, my name is Abby, and I just joined this year, and I'm a sophomore. And I just joined to be more socially involved and help make decisions for my class.
Hi, I'm Ashley Chandler. I'm a sophomore. I just joined this year, and I'm second historian. I joined to have more friends and to make more decisions for my sophomore class.
Hi, I'm Tanya Chung, a senior, and I am your first historian ever in the period of Winder-Barrow High School. And I joined because throughout my 4 years at this high school, I have been involved, but I've never really been in student council. And it's really fun so far, so I think you guys, if you're interested, in join.
My favorite memory of student council is working with the Walk Out of Darkness organization to prevent suicide.
My favorite memory was being invited to Sources of Strength training.
My favorite memory was training and designing for many activities for the school.
My favorite memory is decorating for homecoming, making sure that everything is as awesome as it can be.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Come join
Student Council!
Hello there. I'm just working on the latest touches of my art of coding that I'm working on. Speaking of coding, did you know that the Winder-Barrow High School Counseling Department has Google Classroom codes for each grade level? You will receive important information based on the classroom code that you're in. And you might just get a prize if you have the most people in your Google Classroom. Stay tuned.
Hello, I'm Ms. Long from the Career Center, and I want to encourage you and your parent and guardian to sign up for a virtual presentation with Bank of America called Better Money Habits on Tuesday, October 13th at 5 p.m. Trust me, we all could learn more about managing our money. You can even choose up to 3 topics that are most interesting to you. Topics include debit, credit, automobile, personal banking, saving, and budgeting. Now take credit for example. We all want good credit habits, right? And what is a really good credit score? I have no idea. Do you know how to save? Do you know how to budget? If you're one of those people that work all week, get paid on Friday, and broke on Monday, then you most definitely need to learn more about saving money and more about how to budget and how to stick to a budget. Are you saving for college? For some of you, college may be just around the corner, and you may be thinking about student loans, but believe me, you need to have a little money saved up on the side. So go to our website soon and sign up for Better Money Habits. See you later.
Hey Winder-Barrow, we want to remind all students about the HOPE GPA calculation and the HOPE Scholarship. In order to qualify for the HOPE Scholarship or Zell Miller Scholarship, there is an official way that the Georgia Student Finance Commission calculates your GPA.
Your HOPE GPA is on a 4.0 scale, and it is unweighted except for AP or dual enrollment classes. You get a 0.5 bump for an AP or dual enrollment class, not to exceed 4.0. So if you received an A in a class, you don't get this bump. The only classes that are calculated in your HOPE GPA are your academic classes, academic electives like psychology and mythology, and foreign language classes. High school courses taken in middle school are excluded from this calculation. On the 4.0 HOPE GPA scale, an A is a 4.0, a B is a 3.0, a C is a 2.0, and an F is a 0.0.
You can check your HOPE GPA on Georgia Futures now, and you should monitor it after every semester. If you're a 9th grade student, you won't be able to view your HOPE GPA until spring, since you won't have any eligible grades posted at this time.
Seniors, don't forget to work on your college applications. If you need a transcript for out of state or an out of state school, submit your request on the counseling website and Ms. Tilly will take care of you. Some deadlines are coming up soon for applications, like UGA's early application is due October 15th, so be aware. The free application for federal student aid, or the FAFSA, opens up on October 1st. You and a parent/guardian will be able to complete this application as long as you have what's called an FSA ID. If you're an MVP student, you may not need parent information, but please speak to your counselor for more information. One more thing, we are still doing senior meetings in the counseling office until October 2nd. So if you haven't done your meeting yet, please make an appointment with your counselor through the counseling website.
This is part 2 of Ask Mr. C, and these are the types of questions that I just love. Okay, this comes from our very own Mrs. Brooke Garrett, and it was such a complex question. I actually had to get Miss Watson and Mr. Peppers from counseling to help me out here. And the question was, how many families are represented here at Winder-Barrow High School through the staff and faculty and their kids or grandkids, nieces or whatever, okay, and the student body, okay? So here we go. 2 degrees of Winder. And we have 2 husband and wife teams. We've got Mr. and Mrs. Hunt, and we have Mr. and Mrs. Trammell, okay? Now, we have some mother and children represented here. These are mom and kids. First, we have Mrs. Morris and Miss Katie Van Ruyen. We also have Mrs. Lorenz and a child. We have Mrs. McElroy, Mrs. Chisholm, Mrs. Sauls, Mrs. Dunn, and Mrs. McElhannon all have children here in this school. We've got one dad with a child here, that is Coach Smith and his son, and we have 3 sets of grandmas and their grandchildren. That's Mrs. Peppers, Mrs. Mooney, and Mrs. Hunt from the cafeteria. Okay, now we've got a couple other ones in here. We've got Mr. Karras has a cousin here, and Miss Huff has a nephew here. And that's all of our 2 degrees of Winder. Now, 3 degrees of Winder. Okay, we have Mrs. Chester. She has a son and a niece here. We have Mrs. York and her husband and son. We're going to count Mr. York because he's been a long-term sub here several times, and we're going to throw him a bone here for this. Mr. Peppers has a niece and a nephew. Mrs. Barron has 2 sons. Mr. Perry has a son and a niece. And Mrs. Pierce in the cafeteria has a daughter and a niece. And of course, we have the holy trinity of Mrs. Bradbury and her sons, Mr. and Coach Bradbury. Then we have 4 degrees of Winder. That's Mrs. Garrett, her husband, Coach Garrett, and their 2 sons. And drum roll, we skip right over 5 degrees. Drum roll, we go right to 6 degrees. And the grand prize winner is Mrs. Davis in the cafeteria. Yes, she's the winner chicken dinner. Mrs. Davis in the cafeteria is the aunt to Coach Cook and Mrs. Kim West. And Mrs. Kim West is sister-in-law to Mrs. Julia West. So that is 4 degrees, tied with the Garretts. But no, she goes on, that's right. Mrs. Davis's cousin is Daniel Laird, a student here. And later this year, Daniel's mother will be doing student teaching here for a total of 6 degrees of Winder. Thank y'all, keep the questions coming, and remember, it's a wonderful day to be a Bulldog.